for yourselves.
That is so sweet, you guys.
Katie and Sadie.
Oh my gosh. So super excited to be here.
And a shout out to Courtney.
We are gonna sue the pants off this show, Michael. But he's still super cute. I barf in my mouth a little every time I think of what happened to him. Hi, Izzy! Oh, totally not.
Whoa. Did someone not tell the dude? Oh, sorry, man. Gwen may have asked Trent's team to vote him off.
I remember. Trent totally cheated on Gwen first season.
We're back. We're talking Gwen and Trent.
At first, I was totally on Team Trent. I mean, poor guy. But seeing that video reminded me of how devastated Gwen was when Trent kissed Heather.
You mean when Heather kissed Trent?
Same thing.
No it is not. That's like saying you got our fave blue swimsuit in the 2nd grade before I did, when I got it first.
You did not!
Did too!
I'm definitely Team Gwen. She's hot, and I have her bra.
I'm on Team Gwen. Not because I like her, but because Trent is a loser. By choice.
Now you find me gone. I'm no longer your pawn. Huh?
Our next guest. We're live on the TDA Aftermath with Trent, everyone.
Oh, Duncan is so gonna get it.
Oh, come on. Where's that hammer?
I had this toy train my granddad gave.
Oh, I am so on Team Trent. Me too. Can I switch teams? Oh, me, Trent.
Me, Trent!
You're from Sudbury.
Thanks, Ginger. We've also...
Chris McLean is the best host ever. How'd you get your own show?
Dudes, here's what you didn't get to see on the show.
Now I remember the nights we stared into the sky.
Yo, everyone! Because we've got Gwen here, and DJ.
Hey to Katie and Sadie.
Courtney, we're so happy you're here.
There have been 3 pretty shocking eliminations since we last saw you. Anything you'd like to comment on, Courtney?
My lawyer has advised me not to at this time.
Wow.
But we've got loads more wicked bad moments of pain coming up. Rad hits like you've never seen.
You can't just leave me out here alone like that on live TV.
I saw my hair on the monitor bridge. There were like 7 strands out of place. Looked like I'd never met a blow dryer when... In fact, we're very good friends.
Oh, better friends than you are with your girlfriend?
So, guys, that was one great montage of Out.
Did you see Owen go down like a sack of honey-glazed hams? Oh, check it.
How about we check in on DJ and see how he's holding up?
Got things on? Hey everyone, I'm Gwen, and I'm a nice person.
Before we bring out our first guest...
Welcome, DJ!
Hey, everybody, what's up?
How are you feeling after everything?
Hey, but I have my integrity.
Oh, come on!
Do we clap if we agree or disagree?
That's right. It's truth or anvil. Total drama.
Don't you guys got another angle on that? Can't you show?
We run the show here, man. That's how TV works.
Hey, you guys know what we have?
Fine, party pooper. Let's go to Gordon from London.
Oi, mates.
Hello, old chop.
I'm from London, Ontario.
We'd all like to know.
Well, Bridget, that's a tough question because...
Oh, you tasty carbs. Come to Papa. Oh, oh.
And it's time to meet our second guest. But first, take a look.
It's my turn, Seat Hog.
I've got a lot of love for all of you guys.
Can maybe?
Only because you had your goth girl hooks into him.
Courtney, we're just friends. Please tell her, Trent.
Have any more rotten veggies?
He's always thinking about you.
Ooh, what a guy. Keep it rolling, all of my friends.
I here.
If you can't be honest, Bridget,
No, that wasn't from me. Drama, action, ever!
Afternoon, ma'am. That's a great set of legs you got there. But right now, I'd like to focus on those lovely hands of yours. I need them to start filling this pillowcase with cash.
Anything else I can do for you today? Duncan?
Looks like Duncan's gone from cool as a cucumber to in a pickle. He can run, well, in this case, pass out. But he can't hide because Total Drama Action will be right back. Teams, it is my honor to report that Courtney is back for the duration of the game, and we're all exceedingly happy about it.
Sorry, Heather, but myself and the law firm of Fleckman, Cohen, and Strauss would beg to differ. We filed a wrongful dismissal lawsuit against the producers, and won.
So, Courtney, since you were our bank teller in the challenge, great job, by the way, you get to decide which team deserves to win.
The choice is obvious. It's Duncan. I mean, the Gaffers, since they were the only team that managed to get to my wicket. Congratulations.
Thank you. So, this means the Killer Grips wins second prize, Courtney! Or until she's eliminated.
Those Total Drama dirtbags have some nerve making me second place. They will definitely be hearing from my lawyer. Again.
So, Grips, Gaffers, your getaway cars are waiting. Go! Oh, this junk. These are your getaway cars, just waiting to be assembled.
Ignore the sideshow and start putting together the chassis.
Is there something I can do where I won't get grease on my epidermis?
You're kidding, right? Obviously, that would be the map of Uselessville? How did I get stuck over here? Where are the others, anyway? At this point, I take it. We need to be starting this challenge yesterday. Where are our wheels? Where is our team?
Here we are! Plastics. But that's the good news.
Oh, what's the bad? No wheels does not mean it's over for us. We are going to have to improvise. Master, the teams aren't called the Gaffers and the Slackers. Now move! Mush! Of course you aren't, because if you were, this one would have eaten you. I knew I could win this, even with a team of complete duds. Faster! Faster! Ah! I will not be second place!
At tonight's Gilded Chris ceremony. One member of your team will not be receiving a coveted Gilded Chris.
Ah!
None of you are allowed to vote off Courtney.
Owen.
This is
Can't
bull!
do that! He lost the game for us, guys! Hello? No. But isn't anyone glad to see me?
Great to have your hair. Here, it's great to have you here, Courtney. Talk about your fashion faux pas.
There are when you have a good lawyer.
What? That's so not fair! I'm the one with the boyfriend!
What? I'm still sleeping in the girls' trailer.
Excuse me?
And you didn't waste any time hooking up with Gwen after I left.
While I'm touched, you're obviously still hot for me. My relationships are none of your business.
You're on TV. They're everyone's business.
Well, then the whole world knows that at least I play by the rules. Most of the time. What? Don't think you can win the $1 million fair and square?
I could kick your two-timing butt with my eyes closed and both hands tied behind my back.
Gonna be pretty tough to eat lobster like that. While I'm loving this show of hostility...
You'll look perfect, Duncan. You're already a total Neanderthal.
And might I say, you all look pre-hysterical.
I think mine still has a claw.
There! Got it!
I don't get it. How do you make fire with a rock? Oh, is this like that game Rock, Paper, Scissors? give me those. I'll have this going in no time. I was a CIT, you know. Oh, why? Because I think you're a dog for hooking up with Gwen? I watched the show. I know what I saw between Duncan and Gwen. Nothing gets past me. Yay! Go Courtney!
Courtney! I thought for sure you'd be the first to burst into flames. Gaffers win the first challenge!
Oh! You obviously gave me fake flints! Nobody could start a fire with these ridiculous props. Fire!
Time for our second Caveman movie challenge. But first, Chef will pass out your rewards from this morning.
Hey, what gives?
All right!
Well, well, Duncan, I play by the rules. Cheated. Big surprise.
I like your enthusiasm, Courtney. Only you'll be fighting over there.
Don't get too hyped. Duncan won't last more than 2 seconds.
Quit trying to make out with me.
All you're going to kiss is the end of my bone!
Oh, yeah, now that's the stuff.
Sure, Duncan has this primal animal magnetism, but he also makes me want to hit him where it hurts.
Oops.
Look on the bright side. Probably tastes like chicken. Speaking of chicken, tonight's surf and turf.
How long for a soft-boiled pterodactyl egg?
I'm guessing about...
Duncan got what was coming to him, and so did I. Lobster and Belgian chocolate.
Oh! I must have started sleep twirling again.
That PDA is my legal right in this game. Touch it again, Beth, and prepare to be served.
Who's ready to put up a good offense?
Get your poppin' hot spaghetti here.
That was breakfast. Exciting sports movie challenge. Destined to come back from certain failure. Man up. It's time for more action. It's a set.
We gotta push spiced up Chef like he's a football dummy?
These are so not normal tires. My feet keep getting stuck.
Aw, really? I'm sorry. Oh! Snap to it, losers!
I've never seen our school football team doing...
But we had some mud and barbed wire left over from the war movie, and it just seemed fun to me.
Who won anyway?
Let's see, with competitive according to these results.
Oh, don't eat it! Courtney, you're... Play dirtier! What?
Hear from me?
And the Screen Gappers!
It's going down!
Easy there, Tiger. How come the net is so stupidly high?
This is a badminton court, Justin. Thanks for asking. I've had the pleasure of coaching. Beth and Heather.
You can do it, Beth!
That okay, Chicken Little? Serve to Heather. We have a winner!
All right!
Now that's so...
You might have game, girl.
Yay!
It's on her PDA.
I told you to stay away from my PDA!
It's on the Total Drama website, Lashana.
Action!
Let me see, let me see.
No! Only because I think you all have the right to know what she said.
Ooh, Heather. Just mean for the sake. She basically dragged him around by his eyebrow ring. Darn fool sweet on me. But he's getting about as much play as an old school cassette tape in a world of MP3s. Oh, girl.
Isn't that a riot? Psych! Lashana just told it like it is. I don't see what the big deal is. I do it all the time.
She called you mean and nasty.
I can live with that. You don't push it. It's not like we're new BFFs.
Silence!
second seed Courtney will attempt to break the tie, competing in Greco-Roman.
He shoots, he scores!
My heart can't be swayed by just any tattooed bad boy oozing danger out of every pore. I'm a fit and well-coiffed little package of pure competition. Ew! How long since these things have been washed? What's the matter, big boy? Can't swim?
Oh! Shark!
Ooh, the big bad diaper shark. Come on, tough man.
Or Mr. Nice Guy.
Trent and Gwen. Trent and Gwen.
Ow!
Uncle! And we have a winner!
In your face, Duncan! I am the world champion bow wrestler!
The grips are ahead, 2-1. Dunk competition with points going. It's Justin and Lashana.
Down!
All right, I call this. Hey, keep watching.
See,
Real creative.
And the gaffers, prepare!
Pom-poms?
Where there are pom-poms, there are pom-pom girls.
Each team's got to dig deep and create a cheer.
They're working on whipping Courtney. She's my pal. She loves her PDA and she's an organized gal.
Chris, 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 Chris.
The performances, the artistry, the incredible kissing up. We have the winners. Losers, I'll see you in the theater.
Get my bed ready, Shaniqua. Your trash-talking cousin's coming home. Ugh, I keep eating like this, and my booty's gonna get bitty. Now that's not kosher. What's a girl gotta do? I've said I'm sorry.
And that's the only million Lashana will ever see. My lawyers are working on it right now. You remember? Door, meet doorknob. Donkey! Hey, where is my PDA? Trying to steal it again, I see.
It's Russian, and I should know, because I am an actor.
Does anybody know anything about bombs?
Oh, and one last thing. From now on, it's every dude and dudette for themselves.
We bend all the rules in a place where we belong. I'm 16, starting to find my way. Got a new job, gonna start at the mall today.
How do we get out of here?
Again! The GPS indicates an exit somewhere over there.
We trust technology, but in this case...
Don't I look awesome in blue? See that case in the middle of the room? But be careful, those lasers will cut you clear in half.
Fitting under there is not gonna be easy for this bountiful booty.
So, now what? That's odd. It's just a weird gun thingy and some wire cutters. That's odd. It's just a weird gun thingy and some wire cutters.
I'm 2-1! Suckers! You should have seen the looks on your faces!
Oh, come on!
For the record, what I gave Duncan would properly be classified as a pity hug. He was clearly scared out of his mind. Probably would have died of fright if I hadn't wrapped my arms around him. His little heart was beating so fast, so... No, pity hug. Pity hug, plain and simple.
Our little kung fu queen chooses to share her tools with the tools. It's totally up to her. Oh!
What makes everyone think Chris is serious this time?
Personally, I'm not gonna stay here and find out. That building
For a ride to freedom?
You gotta be kidding. You're willing to bargain with our lives?
Duh. And the offers better be good. I've already got a PDA.
But
My French maid's outfit? What? I played a French maid in the school play.
Yeah.
Sorry, none of these pathetic offers interest me. I share the prize money with you 50-50 if you win.
What? I knew there was a reason we picked Courtney. She's nasty. I love nasty.
Okay, we're in.
Good decision.
How are we gonna get over there with only one line?
hey, my belt!
Grab on.
I thought you never asked.
Go, go, go!
Get ready for the fireworks!
That boy is just downright mean.
As if we have the budget to blow up an entire building.
Cut. Shouldn't an uber delinquent like you know how to defuse a stink bomb?
Oh yeah, this alliance is working gangbusters.
I'll email this pic to my lawyers. Those sharks will have a bomb expert back to me within seconds. Out-of-office reply? Nobody sends Courtney an out-of-office reply, especially not when I'm paying them 20% of my settlement.
Okay, Brain, now's the time to bring it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ooh, is it eeny, miny, meeny, mo? Brain, don't be messing with me now.
Great. Let us know how that works out for you. You make a good point.
Art, you can start pumping again.
Save the celebration. We still have 6 more barrels and only 53 more seconds.
The blue wire! Cut the blue wire!
So done.
We did it!
Brain, this just might be the start of a beautiful friendship.
Hold up. If we cut the wires, then why am I still here and ticking?
Don't I get a de-stinking bath too? Huh, not on your life. You wish. Fine. Deal's off.
Is everybody having fun yet?
Paris? New York? London?
What? It's the place where magical dreams happen.
1, I'm lactose intolerant. 2, I don't like you. And 3, I can't reach my lawyers so they can get me out of this.
Hey, Chris, how long do we have to soak until the stink wears off?
Oh, I'd say another 12 hours should do.
Isn't this fantastic? You and me together. Oh, I hope there's a cracker factory next door. I love cheese with crackers. Let's play a game. You name all the cheeses you can, and I'll do the same. Can you guess what it tastes like? Seriously strong. Oh, is this fun?
In the end, Courtney and Lindsay Cheese Factory.
Oh, I hope there's a cracker factory next door. I love cheese with crackers.
Will Duncan win Courtney back?
You stink like feet.
Girl, this Gouda is amazing.
Good thing I had crackers.
Let go of me.
Oh, where are we?
And why is Chef in a nightie?
Is anyone going to tell us what the heck is going on here?
When I feel like it. And now I feel like it. Today's challenges are inspired by the superhero flick, and neither will you. Besides, superheroes don't do the things of mere mortals. Get dressed and meet me back on set in superhero speed.
Maybe you could use that stench as your superpower, Gorgonzola girl.
I wouldn't talk, aged cheddar chick.
I have had it with Lashana. Aged cheddar chick? If I were cheese, I'd be Caciocavallo Podolico, a rare cheese from Italy. Or Lancashire, not aged cheddar.
For your first challenge, each of you will create your own superhero identity.
I've got it! Oh, ow.
I'm the human cricket. Actually, yes!
Next!
The woman already exists, and she doesn't... invincible jet right here. Or did I leave it over there? What? What about originality? Wonder Woman's already a superhero. Actually, I think my lawyers make the rules. Yay! You may have won the first round, but we'll see who comes out on top. Courtney just stepped on my invisible jet. But...
Can I have a ride?
I do! For your second challenge, you'll have to leap over a building in a single... For you guys. The person to finish the course for winning the first round.
Yay! Lindsay may have won the first round, but I have the law firm of Fleckman, Cohen, and Strauss behind me. They'll make sure I win the million. Ugh! What is with all these out-of-office messages? Not such a Wonder Woman now, huh?
You've got issues. Even incorporating his,
Yes!
I need your help.
And why would I help you?
Because you won't have invincibility forever, and I'm thinking it's just a matter of time before the girls give you the heave-ho.
You mean your fist? Girls, I need to talk to you.
Me?
You're the only person who can be reasoned with. The girls are gonna pick the guys off one by one. Seeing you today, I think I could take you with me to the Final Four. Biggest threat. And I don't mean Duncan, or Beth, or Justin, or Lindsay. You think you can trust her after everything she's done? It's up to you, Captain Alberta. It's either her or you.
And finally, Duncan!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if I could trust you, but I made a mistake. A big mistake.
Oh, honey pie, don't you worry. I made a mistake once too. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Do you forgive me?
Come here, sugar baby. LaShawna's got a whole lot of love.
Okay, enough with all the warmth and affection. Time for the Walk of Shame.
Now it's time for That's Good.
Friendship when Heather stood up for LaShawna when LaShawna didn't have a leg to stand on.
10 more seconds! Think I'd make a good reality show host?
Excuse me? I'm strategizing.
Ooh.
If you'd strategize, maybe you could manage something more articulate.
Sins, what do you got?
This isn't right. I demand a second neutral opinion.
Please, I'm not coming anywhere near the infected. You all have reality show-itis, a disease which causes people to turn everyday tasks into crazy challenges, thus losing focus on the real competition, which I refuse to do.
You know, you're the only one taking the game seriously.
Just being me, I'm glad to help.
You could help more if you tell me your secrets. Like, how do you even get through life with all your deformities?
My what? I don't have any deformities.
So your answer is denial? Okay.
Compete for the honor of rescue Courtney and Lindsay.
Get on with it, Lindsay.
Look it, boys! We found Bigfoot!
I am so going to take this.
I don't know.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I'm gonna... yes!
I dub thee, Princess Courtney.
Eat my pixie dust, commoners! When I was a little girl, I'd dream of my first kiss. It would come from my perfect prince. And in my dream, it went like this. My prince will be tall and handsome. My prince will be tough as will have lots of money. My prince, when we kiss, my prince will be you.
Wasn't that song brilliant?
The most beautiful girl I've ever seen. And the smartest. What are the odds?
Thank you, Sir Justin.
More like...
You know, you could learn something from Justin here. It's nice to get a compliment once in a while.
Are we supposed to catch him?
Guess old Betsy here didn't read the script.
Kick harder. Them. They followed the troll all the way to a fight to the death.
Sir Justin, I want you to know that I hope you rescue me. As good luck, I give you my favor to carry into battle.
Stuck the Type A princess.
Sir Harold? Sir Justin? Duncan?
Princess!
Wait.
What?
Whichever one of us wins the sword fight gets immunity? If that's how it has to be.
No. I am a noble gentleman, a brave knight, a handsome prince. I would never hurt a lady. I said I was sorry, Harold. I refuse to raise a sword to Courtney. I give up any chance and immunity to spare her.
Sorry, Justin. I just can't let immunity go. You understand. Yes! Ow!
Princess Courtney merchandise. So not gonna happen. Who will live happily ever after? Just...
Oh! This is an outrage! Justin should be going home!
An outrage, huh?
All I meant was that Justin deserved to go home. I worked really hard at getting him to fall for me. It's called strategy. My feelings had nothing to do with Duncan getting voted off. As if I care about that. I don't.
Is that all Chef knows how to make now? Mexican-themed breakfast foods?
My PDA isn't going anywhere near that goober-coated thing. Hey! Do what you have to do.
Surprises.
Oh, it's so obvious. Chris said he was feeling safe and secure. Get it? Safe? Chris said that he was going to crack open a soda. You crack a safe. He's clearly in the bank vault set from the Bank Heist Challenge. Duh. Go figure. I've got a brain. Hey!
So, what's the plan, Heistmeister?
Try cleaning out your ears and listening for a change. Chris said combination right after he talked about Cloud 9. And he could have had a dozen breakfast burritos. And then he said 86. What's my prize?
I hardly recall having mentioned any sort of prize.
You're not smoking. Ew. Ew.
I've got a challenge for each of you. Tonight, you're to meet me at the train station set to prevent the other guy from getting your deets. Hey, clues.
I am going to get a prize. I promise you that. If we listened to you, we'd still be digging under the cafeteria with teaspoons.
Not nice.
Look, guys, it doesn't matter in the big picture who did what, as long as we all have fun.
Lindsay, I really respect you. I was only acting like that out of jealousy. I would sincerely like us to be friends. Let me make it up to you. Can I treat you to a spa session?
Ooh, spas are my...
Man, I am good.
I never had a manicure done on the bottom of my fingers.
Oh, it's all the rage in France.
Ooh, Andy.
Ah!
Didn't you already get a set of prints from Lindsay?
Yeah, but it was so much fun. I couldn't help myself. So, where's my prize?
Sorry, Courtney. It's not prize time yet.
Make it prize time.
I'm trying to do my job here.
Maybe I should get my lawyers to do their job?
Moving on.
Want a prize? I want a prize!
All right already! Here! I was gonna eat them on the train, but you're welcome to them if they will shut you up. Now, can you please get on the train? Hey, I haven't even said all aboard yet. All aboard!
Hey, what are you doing? Whoop-de-doo. I'm sticking with my delicious, exclusive, cheese-flavored, cheese-type prize snacks.
Can I have one?
Did you win them?
Who shut off the lights?
Look! No, that's not possible. I never got a decent prize. Harold, give him CPR.
You picked the right guy.
But everybody calls her Bitsy. So Mrs. Whitlock came running back from the rest stop with some full sugar fruit punch, not the aspartame saccharin stuff. That doesn't work for these types of situations. And she gave it to Carmelita and...
Yeah. Okay, anybody else have any great ideas? Is everybody here really that gullible? Yeah, Chris just happens to croak right here in front of us, and we can't reach anybody? Ah! He's probably not even dead. I only watched when you guys had to jump out of a plane. You guys were in that episode. Doesn't anyone remember that there was no plane? Oh! I guarantee the crew is just shaking the train car, and the window view is a holographic projection. This is obviously all make-believe. Okay, everybody, we've got to chill out and get back to the studio, which will happen most effectively when I tell the producers that this violates my contract. No bars? How does my PDA have no bars? Duncan, climb out of the ceiling, or a producer or somebody.
Why do I get to be the lucky one?
Because you're the only one that can handle it. I know, I'm good. I don't...
Yeah, it's a real train, and I won't be going back out there again.
Oh, can't you be serious? Chris's body's gone! You're all idiots. This is a setup. Duncan, go check to see if he's in one of the other cars.
I'm going to...
He wasn't murdered. He walked away. They're messing with your heads. Your little hollow pinheads.
Would a pinhead be dusting the place for Prince?
Yes?
Aha! It's one of Duncan's green hairs!
Where's that annoying music coming from? These nitwits think you did it. Guys, let's not get sidetracked. Next, you'll be saying it was Professor Plum in the conservatory with a bacon sandwich. I'll get us back to set, and then you'll be cleared. Just hang in there.
This feels a little too familiar for comfort.
I'm sorry the others won't listen to me. They keep listening to blah, blah, blah. This is the same person who thought Chris was buried alive. Doesn't it make more sense to help me try to get us off this train? Yes. And congratulations on being too sensible to listen to Lindsay.
Yeah? Well, what do you know? I could be just as right about this as anybody.
I have to admit that I was still unsure about the whole murder thing. But Lindsay didn't have to know that. The key to being a leader is making decisions. I've made all of my decisions for the next 4 years. Want to know what I'm having for breakfast next April 22nd?
That'd be easier.
It's still easy. Just stop the wheels, stop the train.
That sounds like a good idea. Hey!
Oops.
We have this giant soda bar.
Sorry. Continue.
And oh, this is ridiculous. I was framed. Who are you going to believe? Dingbat over here, or someone who actually has a brain? I was not psyched out. I knew.
Nonetheless, the winner of today's reward challenge...
No! This isn't fair! I won 2 portions already. I was the one who knew you weren't dead. She couldn't even tell the difference between a human being and a rubber dummy. Besides, I didn't do it. I'm innocent. This is not fair! Who cares? Not me. I couldn't care less. Not if I tried to care less. I do not care. No! Would you please shut up? It's like butterflies, not butter knives. Ugh. And everybody knows you picked Duncan for your movie reward last night as retaliation. The murder mystery challenge is over, so you can stop massacring that song.
Guys, can't we try to get along?
Oh, stop playing dumb, Lindsay.
Like butter knives are free!
She's not playing, is she?
Today's movie genre is, drumroll please, the rock and roll biopic.
Is a biopic kind of like a
toothpick?
Any good rock and roll biopic starts with a kid from humble beginnings, drawn into the seemingly glam world of rock music. I'm not allowed to talk about with 16-year-olds. A few things that any certifiable rock god needs to know that I can talk about. Any questions?
Owen?
Owen, get lost until I give you your cue. I have an announcement to make.
I can't take it anymore.
Hi, everyone.
No way Owen is allowed back. I had to file a lawsuit to get back on this show. I'm contacting my lawyers.
You're not the only one with lawyers. And he was unfairly kicked off the show. Is that good enough for you? All right, people. Time for your first big gig.
Where'd Chris say the stadium is again?
He is so going to kill us. We are so late.
You also said to meet you at the big stadium, and this is the Dumpy Gilda Chris Awards Theater.
Where you might get dumped.
But I don't know how to play the guitar. Is it anything like the recorder? I can play the recorder.
Yeah. Since I'm guessing most of you can't read, let alone read music, you'll be playing a guitar-shaped peripheral. The notes will be read every time you play a wrong note. Electrocute you? Of course not. The guitar will electrocute you.
I used to play in an all-girl rock band at school called the A-Type Psychotic Crazies. Unfortunately, we broke up before our first gig. Apparently, you can't start a band with 5 leads and no backup.
For those about to rock.
What? But I hit every note! And I played behind my head, and on my knees, and with my teeth! Yes, he played every 10th note, and broke his guitar afterwards.
Watch and learn, baby doll. Maybe one day you'll be able to rock as hard as me.
That hard enough, baby doll?
We'll be right back as soon as Courtney cools down with a hot bath. Rock and roll biopic edition of Total Drama Action. Now, in order to become a true rock immortal, you must know how to work the paparazzi. You'll start at the limousine, walk up the red car. Rest will be celebrity roadkill. Action! Courtney's on the move. A paparazzi. Quick maneuvering. On the ground. Will she sign? She will. Nice move. She make it. Courtney. Followed by a backhanded wave to the groupie. And a clean swag back grab. No canapé for this celebrity. Obstacle, the fact.
Do you know who I am?
Spoken with an A-list attitude. Nice moves and good call on grabbing the swag. Lucky for you, you get to keep what's inside. My autobiography, Volume 1.
Ugh, did you see that swag? Only thing missing was a barf bag with Chris's face on it. Ew, gross.
Waiting for the photographic evidence. Courtney Dot. Lindsay!
Yay! How is that possible? I did the best job of avoiding the paparazzi.
And Lindsay exposed. Lindsay wins an advantage in the next part of the challenge where you'll compete for invincibility.
I hate losing. So when Lindsay had won, it took all my years of studying transcendental meditation to keep it together.
Trashing the hotel room. You've got 30 seconds on the clock, with Lindsay getting an additional 10 for having won the first part of the challenge. And action!
My meditation teacher would have been so proud.
Time! Have an additional 10 seconds. There's nothing left to destroy, which means Courtney wins invincibility.
Yes!
Now, you've got to decide who gets booted from the band. Now for total drama. Be Courtney. The Gilded Chris Award goes to Courtney and Beth and Owen. Only one left. Duncan. Lindsay going bye-bye.
But, Lindsay, Harold and I voted for Duncan.
A contestant accidentally voted themselves off.
What?
Take a look. Unlike me, the camera never lies. Lindsay, that means goodbye.
Because really, well, I can't believe Lindsay voted herself off.
Yeah, even as her friend, I have to say she really outdid herself.
It was selfish and thoughtless of Lindsay to leave so close to the finals. Now there's 3 guys and only 2 girls. I'm basically being forced to form an alliance with Beth.
Well, Brady and I are going to bed.
Don't you want to stay up for a bit? We could watch a rom-com on my PDA. Cheese poodles? Sour grannies?
What?
The guys outnumber us 3-2.
Actors train with stunt choreographers before they film their fight scenes. So, today, each team...
That's it. Wax on. Wax off. 28, 29, 30. Oh, that's it.
Oh.
Faster, Beth, faster. You're a warrior. You're a destroyer. Here, gotta keep your strength up.
Like cramp.
I'm on it. Whatever you need, pal. We are so gonna win this.
Most worthy competitors, welcome to the Total Drama Kung Fu Showdown.
Okay, up, down, left, right. Hey, no fair. What's Owen doing with the enemy? Over here. So, were you just talking to the guys about us?
What? No, I was just, giving them some, advice.
Really? That's so sweet of you.
I don't...
Watch out for Harold's left hook. It's a killer.
If Owen is willing to help, maybe he'll join my alliance with Beth. You know, once Beth says yes. Oh, why won't she say yes?
Oh, yeah?
Oh!
The boys!
Yes!
Oh, unbelievable.
The guys have won the first challenge, and they'll be continuing on to compete for the reward. Girls, your guy.
Yes! We totally could have won the reward if you could take a punch.
Shut your traps and grab a blade.
Are we having a knife fight? Excuse me? Don't pick a fight you can't win.
Y'all are gonna use those blades to cook a meal fit for a warrior. Kung Fu noodle soup.
Ew. Ah! Okay, I can't do this. I'm allergic to fish.
But I've seen you eat fish before.
Yeah, but I'm allergic to them when they're still alive.
Well, I guess I could take care of all the fish. You know, as a friend.
Thanks. I'll go boil the noodles.
Go ahead and call him. Ah! After all, that's what friends do. They help each other with phones and alliances. Look, I'll do anything to make this alliance happen. Of course I know Beth's trying to counter-manipulate me. But that's okay, because I'm counter-manipulating her. It's called a countertop. Hello.
Of course, Oodie.
More tea, best friend?
After you, best friend. Have you ever thought about the 2 of us forming a girl alliance?
Great idea! Can you believe these guys, Beth? What a bunch of Neanderthals.
Good morning, cast. Or should I say, good middle of the night.
Wait a sec. I could have sworn we already did caveman movies.
Oh, dude, it's the middle of the night. And I was having the best dream about a bottomless deep dish pizza.
Oh, I get it now. We're doing outer space movies.
What was your first clue, genius?
Ooh, this is so exciting!
Don't you get enough science fiction with that imaginary boyfriend of yours? What's his fake name again? Brainy?
Ooh!
Let me see that. Awarded to the most trusting, caring, honest student.
What's his problem?
More importantly, why didn't I get one of these?
It's from Brady!
As if.
What is that?
Just... I need a minute. When I was head of the school debating team, my partner walked out on me during the biggest debate of the year because she felt I wasn't being a team player. I went on to win it without her. Take that, Brittany Reed. This photo is a reminder. If you want something done right, you do it yourself.
Yes, I do.
Aren't tarantulas like the fourth most deadly spider in the world?
They're only dangerous when they're startled by loud noises.
No way!
Ow! Ow! Oh!
Look, everyone! Brady gave me a promise ring.
Nope.
Not even remotely.
Wait, is that a candy ring?
Did somebody say candy?
Looks more like a breakup ring to me.
All right, gang, time to blast off to the great unknown.
Ew!
Cool.
Huh?
Zero gravity is to fly a jet on a parabolic course. But with the price of jet fuel today...
Have I mentioned my fear of heights and falling and floating in midair at heights that could result in falling?
Is that thing even up to code?
That doesn't sound so tough.
Because we're almost ready to launch.
He said launch, not lunch.
This is awesome!
You can.
Duncan? Can I have your pillow? Mine floated off somewhere.
No can do, babe. Already gave it to Scruffy.
As if I'm going to play second fiddle to a tarantula. Ugh! I hate that gross, hairy creature. And his pet spider, too.
This is Houston, and you have a problem. You've been hit by an asteroid, and your guidance system is toast.
Way to go, Harold!
Nice job!
Uh-oh, looks like you have a hole in your fuselage. 10 minutes to plug the hole, or you'll run out of precious oxygen.
We have to plug the hole! Quick, find something big and form-fitting, hefty yet pliable!
Girl Alliance? Aren't you gonna offer to help me down?
Wasn't planning on it.
Nice going, ladies. It was your quick thinking that saved the group.
Yes! Score one for the Girl Alliance. Right, Courtney?
Yay for us.
As a reward...
Ooh, I know. Let's you and I go first. That way we can...
Yeah, we've decided, Chris. The order will be Harold, Owen, Duncan, Beth, and last but not least, me. I'm going last, so I can watch the others try the challenge and fail. That way, I can learn from their mistakes. Mama didn't raise no sucker.
Enough messing around. All right, gang. Who can last the longest on the G-Force trainer?
I'm starting to think we shouldn't have gorged on chili for lunch.
Thanks for taking one for the team, Courtney.
No, wait! I changed my mind. I want to go first.
Too late. The order is set.
Is this the part where I thank you?
Hey, where'd Scruffy go?
There. Scruffy is in a better place now. Yeah, anywhere but here. Now maybe Duncan will focus on someone with slightly less hairy legs. Me!
Ew! Way to go, partner!
Ugh, that was totally disgusting. How could you do that to me?
At least the ride snapped my spine back into place. No more pain.
Wanna bet?
It's down to you two.
If we both refuse to do the challenge, then we'll have strength in numbers at the elimination ceremony. You're with me on this, right, Beth? The Girl Alliance is sticking together, Chris. We're both refusing to participate.
I'll do it! That wasn't so bad. Ugh.
Last chance, Courtney. Ride the Vomit Comet now, or risk a ride in the limousine later.
No way. I forfeit.
Well then, I declare her the winner of today's challenge.
I can't believe you went against me like that.
You deserved it for being so mean and bossy towards me.
Oh, well, if that's how you feel, the Girl Alliance is over.
Fine.
Fine. As usual, I'm better off on my own. There's no team in I. So from now on, it's the Courtney Alliance. And I'm in it to win it.
Everyone, cast your votes.
Back off. There's a reason this is called secret voting, people.
And... Sorry, Harold.
Goodbye, Harold. I'll wait for you. So, Courtney, you and Duncan, huh?
Yeah, it was nice to finally work things out between us. We didn't keep you up, did we?
Nah.
Hey, babe.
Duncan! I thought we agreed only I would engage in the use of pet names. You promised to memorize that letter verbatim.
I will. I'm just really tired right now. Aren't you?
Don't worry, I forgive you, just like I forgave the other 316 minor transgressions I outlined in my letter. But I expect you to memorize that letter so it doesn't happen again.
Anything for you, babe. Courtney?
You may hold me now.
Cool.
New message. I just need to check.
Attention!
Dude, what's with the flying rat on your shoulder?
The hallmark of any good animal buddy flick is the human-animal bonding. Let go of my claw! Animal and teach it to be just like you. At the end, wins the challenge. All right, cast, BFFFFFs. You have 3 hours.
I got the shark! The shark! Yes! Look, let's not waste each other's time. I don't like you. You don't like me. I'll make you a very rich shark. Up.
Hour for what?
Page 2, section 5, ring any bells? You promised to pay me a compliment once every hour.
Oh, yeah, right. Nice teeth.
Quit fooling around with that glorified... After all, what's more important? Winning some stupid challenge or making me happy? Ready? Here we go! F-I-S-H-Y. You ain't got no alibi, you fishy. Uh-huh. Come on, get your fins up. Fins up. Come on, get your fins up. Get your fin... Okay, from the top.
You fishy. Uh-huh. Take bait breath. Are you getting all this or what?
I've been dealing with an entire team of top-notch lawyers. I'm not about to be intimidated by a glorified dolphin.
All right, cast.
Courtney, you look terrible.
You should see the other guy.
Beth.
Shoot! I forgot I had a message.
Courtney.
It couldn't make it. Sashimi, anyone? As if I'd be that cruel. I gave the shark a nice roundhouse to the belly and it coughed up its lunch. From his stomach to yours. Back for round 2, are ya? And I see you've brought friends. I took care of your buddies. And now it's your turn. Come on. Bring it. That PDA is my only contact with the outside world. Without it, I'd be on level ground with the others, and that cannot happen. This girl plays to win. Okay, look. Give that back, and I'll let you eat one of the others. No long-distance calls! My roaming's already through the roof! Get back here, chumbag! Courtney, you're shivering! You must be freezing! PDA withdrawal. Lord of the Flies much?
Welcome back, Cap.
Bea! You know you've had it rough when this place starts to look good. Give me that! Beth, how did your rat get its filthy paws on my PDA?
Mr. Whiskers found it washed up on the shore this morning.
You speak vermin now? And you named it Mr. Whiskers? Ugh, why doesn't any of that surprise me? Oh, message from my lawyers. Wonder what those bloodsuckers want now. Harold was right, cheater!
I trusted you.
I accidentally toot.
You can't hide behind that bear forever.
You underestimate my cowardice.
Whoa. Whew, that's better. Thanks.
Where's my letter? I want to add a few amendments to it.
I lost it in the woods. Sorry.
I had my lawyers make several copies. Be right back. See you never, traitor.
The Gilded Crisp goes to Beth and Duncan!
What? Duncan voted for me? Oh, how could you do this to me? After everything! We are so done! Better be Duncan who wins. He signed an ironclad contract, and I'm taking my 50% of the $1 million. I don't care if it gets locked up in the courts for years. My lawyers will take my calls when they realize how much money I'm going to make them. On vacation for 3 weeks? I'm not paying them to take personal time. It's fine. I'll represent myself. Who needs lawyers anyway? All I need is this little piece of paper that holds my entire future. No! Burnt sienna. Ugh! He doesn't know anything about me.
And the winner is...
Drama action! This is the last time we're gonna see each other, guys.
Oh, we'll miss you too, girl. Now pick a winner so we can all go home.
I've got a plan. I've devised a completely unbiased way, a quiz show that will determine who gets the $1 million.
Lame!
A question of Duncan and Beth.
Miss Nice Girl, huh?
Welcome back.
What?
Vegetables.
Here we go again.
Just let the little girl believe.
I recently decided to start eating healthy.
I already know which of you I'm voting for. Needless to say, I should be sitting in that chair.
I know how I'd spend the money if I won, but I want to know how you'd spend it.
Harold?
Go! A haricorn with wings. Very good, Beth. What's this? Interesting. Not exactly an animal, but interesting. You have surprised and intrigued me, sir.
And finally.
Beth? Duncan? What the? But I didn't even ask. Once again, this show cheaps out on production. How much can a decent pen cost? Oh, come on!
$1 million will be awarded right now. And now, the votes.
We're rich!
Whoa, not so fast, sister. Who said I'd share anything with you?
Every king needs a queen.
King, huh? That doesn't sound so terrible.
Action!